of all the communities into one centralized hub.
I like it. It makes it more orderly in that, but I am going to miss having to scroll through all the servers to find them. If you see my Discord, I am in like 30 or more servers.
Oh, I feel
Just
you,
for
sir.
fun.
Well, I mean, and the good thing is the WNF server is going to stick around for all the special events. So it's just going to lighten the traffic load.
I've done the task of muting the channels I'm not going to be using.
There you go. 1066 coming in with the Orville Redenbacher popcorn. I'm cheap. I get the stuff called Showtime. I think it's made by generic Walmart. It has the movie time butter.
Ooh.
I don't know. I buy it for the wife. I typically don't eat popcorn unless I'm at the movies. Have any of you guys went and saw Black Panther?
No, I have not.
Nope.
Dude, I heard that thing is just breaking record sales left and right. A lot of people were pumped to see Black Panther roll out.
Well, I know a lot of people are a little pissed that Captain America has a different shield for the well, I'm thinking for the beginning of
The Infinity Wars?
yeah, which I believe it's going to just be one of the Black Panther's warrior shields or a special shield they made for him as a temporary emplacement.
Yeah.
Since Cap likes fighting with the shield.
Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and run down these tanks really fast. I'll take HDA, and then Murph, you want to go down Chief. So Crypto coming out with a 140, Eldo 140. Gotten water in the bat chat. Smokes. Smokers coming in with the IS-7. Risk coming in with the Chieftain, and then Cuban and Unowa coming in with another Chieftain.
Chiefs rolling out with a trio of bats, a trio of IS-7s, and one Chieftain.
Pretty straight cut forward kind of lineup that you would, with that type of lineup, you would think that they would be wanting to play at the 7 through 9 area. Can't have a stream with the controller, that does not work. Here we go. First round.
Okay.
I want to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming out this evening. I am Hellscat Death. I'm joined by Happy Gilmore himself. And also Mr. Murphy Mahler from Panda. And waiting to try to see if we can get some good logos. Like some other ones that would really blend in. A lot of people have been enjoying the rotation of logos down at the bottom. So I know you guys have a few logos. Oxsound being super aggressive. Gonna get spotted there by Gotten Water. Oxsound does get that clip loaded. Let's try to slap in one shot towards water, but definitely misses. Oxsound definitely playing way ahead of the curve here. Spots up water again. All right, so it looks like Chief does elect to keep their mediums on the backside while 4 heavies march towards base. And then also the same here for HDA. Chief definitely has the advantage here of the armor. So if they would want to push, they would have it.
I would like to see Chief rotate their bad shots over to their heavies and just take the 7-4 overmatch and get rid of the Chiefs before the bats come in.
Yeah. I don't like the smell of this. Having the Boxhound man so close and then Dola off to the side. They gonna HDA gonna actually sit there and let them get spotted. Dola getting lit up. Check out the action over here with the heavies. Eldo taking a big hit there. Dola on a reload. Boxhound scooting up. Slowly tightening the noose just a little more each. Oh, here they go. They're tired of getting spotted now. They're pushing it.
Not sure if I like the idea of 140s rushing in on loaded bad shots.
Yeah, it is scary, isn't it? Those bats have to land all these shots or it's going to be really, really, really scary. Ram. That was a
Both
good
of the
ram.
140s going down.
Taking the plunge.
Chiefs definitely coming out on the better end of that trade.
You are absolutely correct. HDA's heavy still in the same position as when we left here. Interesting placement. Smokers has the IS-7. You would think that it'd be a little bit more off to the right, kind of off to the right side of Unawa. Boxhound keeps getting spotted out there by Gotten Water.
Still would like to see Chiefs bring in the bats and just take the overmatch on the heavies. With only one medium left from HDA, they can't really do much to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm kind of waiting to see what these IS-7s are doing down here at the bottom. I mean, you severely have the firepower over the other team with the IS-7s down there, but are they going to wait for the final minute and let everything rip? Well, we're going to find out here in about 4 seconds. HDA deciding to go ahead and push it. Here we go. Machine going down. Here we go. Ooh, Stuck's getting an ammo rack. There we go. They're gonna make us do math.
I was surprised how HDA brought that back in. I thought it was going to be Certain Doom pushing chieftains in the middle.
Yeah, I completely agree on that one. They did a great job on
Hey, what's up, my friend Calic and I here.
pulling that out.
I'm going to step into my office here at my home and pull out my computer.
All right, here we go. Dexter, you have HDA side?
I was actually flopping the teams around here.
Okay, no problem.
I can jump back over there.
Okay. Oh, where's my paper? So 7102. 4. Kilograms going at one time. Come on. $22.65, $8.51, $7.39, and $19.39 equals. Oh, wow. Alright, but now we have to go to health remaining of each. 1421. Lockdown didn't receive any damage. Phi didn't take any damage at all. Oh boy. Alright, so then we got 603. Looking at the numbers, yeah, Chief wins.
What?
Chief wins. The damage to health ratio.
Okay.
Congratulations going out to Chief for winning that round. I've been noticing on Mondays, they've been really testing us. Make us go back to the, third grade.
How dare they?
Right. Come on, Monday's hard enough, and you got to make it this way. Alrighty. Trying to think of any other news. I've heard there's leaks that we're getting a Chrysler. That's going to be interesting. That's an interesting premium tank in its own right. The way the VKB should have been. But, you know how many people...
Sorry, what else?
Oh, I was saying the leaks about we have some leaks about the Chrysler.
The car?
Oh, tank. Premium tank.
I know.
It's the size of a Chrysler, one of the old goodness, what was that one in 1954? No, this wasn't the Chrysler Belvedere. Any which way, push button, and it was huge. So, have you looked at anything up about the Chrysler, Dex?
Not too much. I mean, honestly, I used to have a very handy app which I used to find out all the armor profile on that.
It's like trolley. I mean, literally, it's everything that you wanted the VKB to be. Park it in a line, you keep it straight forward, and the lower plate is thicker than the Hoover Dam, and the upper plate's thicker than the Earth. So, I mean, the turret's rounded, and it's like shaped like the moon. So frontally, you can't pin it. The side armor is intense, and of course, and there's always one big giant drawback that everybody will bitch about, and that's it's slow.
Well, T95's slow. Well, it used to be very slow, but I still loved it.
Yeah, Chrysler's definitely interesting. You could use it on Ardennes. That would actually, once you got it into the city, that would actually be quite decent.
Oh yeah.
For it, and then of course Ensk. Himmels might be interesting, but as long as you don't get sniped from the top, because well, you just eliminate all that armor if you get, So yeah, I mean, if you keep straight forward or side scrape,
You shall not pass.
pretty much. I mean, you have to utilize going around. Because the rear, of course, the rear armor is not that great, but it does have that 105 though. That it's going to be interesting what the pin ratio is, because the 105, even the American 105 on like the T32 and stuff like that, is not the greatest pin in the world.
Yeah.
On the 32 and also on the Mutant, you gotta press A for skill and load up them APCR rounds. T32 105, it's been years. Does it get heat or does it get APCR?
APCR.
APCR.
That's what I thought. There you go, Tans, Chrysler Newport. Yep. Whole team's finally selecting up their tanks. I thought you fell asleep on us, Murphy. Long
No,
day.
he was just snacking on his
T62A.
popcorn.
I mean, the only thing I really see wrong with the 62A is it's a fire bug. Good speed.
Wait, Hellscat, I just realized something.
Yeah.
If Murphy also falls asleep, I can use my boat horn for him too.
Oh Lord, you really want to use your boat
I'm not
horn.
falling asleep.
Dexter just wants to use his horn.
Well, technically, I do have to go outside to get it, so.
Oh yeah, it's probably like
I
-10.
don't want to go
You're gonna have to
outside.
pay for it. Go for it. Going outside, I dare you.
It's only like 15 degrees right now.
Go outside and do the
I can go
ALS
out in my
challenge.
boxers. Ah, easy.
Polar Bear Club. Did Chief lose a guy?
I opened the room back up for them.
A lot of people just out having a lot of fun tonight. Pretty great. I want to give a big shout out to
Well, I guess we
Wee-Man,
have.
our new mod. That man's out there busting it out, man. That guy is seriously wanting to help everybody out and get those off the rails. Dex, you want to go down Chief, and Murphy, you want to go down HDA?
Sure. Well, for Chief, right now they have a Dirt Rider in the 62A, Boxhound in a Bat Chat, Need a Disc in a IS-7, Rated M in a IS-7, Capitanity, or yeah, in a IS-7, and
Which one?
Ibisco
Ooh.
in a Chieftain.
I'd be stuck.
Oh. Oh.
HGA running with a 140, 2 bad shots, 2 E5s, and 2 chieftains.
Alrighty, here we go, guys. Round 2. What do you think there, Murphy? Set it up. Panda versus Chiefs next week?
Maybe. We're in the process of training someone, so we'll have to see what happens.
There we go.
Maybe.
And then next
I'm
week.
curious to see what
Go ahead, sir.
happens with the Rampanzer.
Oh, the Rampans? I know what's coming.
I actually had I'm thinking what you're thinking. I learned how to do that myself, so
Yeah. That's what I'm waiting for it. I don't film it, but you'll be able to see it in the mini map. Last time this was done, there was some serious firepower that got thrown out. So, Smokers, man, he is going all in.
When I did it, I was able to full health a 140 from there without even getting detected, and then do some serious work on a chieftain.
Foxhound in good in a bush, spotting everything up that's within range. So great job over there. Now this is kind of interesting. Chiefs on a delay was holding at the H8 area, and now they're going to slide up a little bit more. HDA here going to set up in the typical turtle strat. Put the chieftains up on the ridge, which are going to be spotted by Dola.
I would not have peeked just like Dola did. I wouldn't have flew up that hill. I would have gone around and take a shot from the side.
Did he get noticed?
Yeah, he got lit up going over the hill when he could have went around it and didn't get lit up. Now HJ knows they're there and they're all dipping down.
Yeah, they're keeping the 140s way far back. Now it's become a snipe fest with IS-7s. Need a disc kind of blocking Alti here. Watch some ground level fire. I'd say it's going to be a 1 in 5 shot for these guys to actually pin one of those E5's cupolas from that distance with an IS-7. There's fifth shot does it.
HJ doing a good job of keeping the Rampanzer pressured.
Yes.
Now they're ignoring him though, so he's able to get the shots in that he needs to.
Here comes the push. Overmatching gauge. Boxhound is not in yet. He's still on his way. Can they get Dirt Rider or Stucks out? They're going to go after Stux in the Chieftain. Whoa, Smoker's missing his shot. So two of the guys, were aiming for Dirt Rider. One was aiming for Stux. That was kind of a waste on those mediums. Gotten Water trying to get the rest of his slip out, but Foxhound's there. Let's go back down to the bottom. No calculator for us this time, Dex. Gotten Water getting blown up there. Rated M. All out melee.
Now I really wanted to get that Ram Panzer.
As far as I know, that it's easily the best technical up there. Because when I was up there, there's so many hills you need to avoid. That gun depression helps you out.
Oh yeah.
Great job by Chiefs here.
I had the T-100 up there and it was horrible. Couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, that gun depression of the Rampons would just be absolutely amazing up there. Alrighty.
Off to Morovanka.
Ooh, there we go. HDA here really fast. Smokers only come with a 345. Gotten Water with 1136, sorry. Sub-Zero with a 1247, but over on the Chiefs side, it was business as usual. So rated M and his IS-7, 1889. Foxhound coming in with the 1646. IB Stux and his Chieftain pounding out a cool 2K. Captain Alty coming in with 2 kills, 2370. Disc in that IS-7 does end up getting grand. Dirt Rider coming in with 2 kills, 2323. And then Dolda in the Rampons, it's 3 kills, 3k damage. Now can you boost from the other side? Or is it?
We tried that when I was doing it, and we couldn't.
You couldn't.
We got close, but it just wasn't enough.
I seen a video of a Batchat and a Leopard doing it on the PC, but
That's one thing I'd like the console
it took
team
them
to
like
work
3
on
tries.
was I'd like to have them implement more boosts into this game. Just so many invisible walls take away from the potential.
But us Billy Goats find a way.
All right, so this is do or die here for HDA. I gotta fix the scoreboard. Jeeps up 2-0. We have been we're 48 minutes ahead of schedule. We're just going to sit here and wait, see what happens here. I heard there's supposed to be a medium buff coming out. I'm going to keep following that.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard that.
I hope the M48's going to get the commander's hat chopped.
I don't know, that on the PC, man, I like it. That thing's slick now. But it's going to be interesting to see what comes down the pipe because, of course, they've updated the heavies this last big giant patch, released the new TD line. It really didn't do much on that one. I mean, they nerfed the Skoda, but I heard there's talks in working on the Soviet mediums. I don't know. Have to find out. That's going to be interesting.
Aw, Soviet. Aw.
I don't know. Work on Soviet or the... I don't know. I'll find out. I'll find out more information about it for you there, Dex, because I know you love your mediums.
Anything that moves fast.
that's going to be crazy. Chiefs 3 and out HDA, so they beat a team that's higher above them. They get a 3-0 boost.
But if they lose to a team below them, today they would only make 25 point or 0.25 in points.
Well, because you get the 1.5 points for the 3 wins.
Yeah.
And
Then the 0.75 for the 3 out.
3 and out. And then you get the 1.5.
That's 2.25.
And then the 1.5 for beating the team above you. That's 4 points. That's huge. And let me look at the rankings really fast. They're going to be updating on
Well, on
28.
the HDA.
Yeah. So HDA did have a 7.
TOP was below them.
Yeah, no, I'm talking Chief. So the
They're
Chief.
still below them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to say. Chiefs would literally almost launch themselves into second place, almost into first, just off this game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about HDA's points.
Oh, Chiefs.
Okay, yeah. That's where we got the mess up. Well, where I messed up.
I mean, honestly, Chiefs are seriously working their way up that silver division. I'm not going to say with ease, but we got teams that. Well, I know we have one team that a gold slot that opened wide up. So, I really, truly, truly would like to see NL versus Chief. I know NL said they would do Fridays. So, hey, Leach, hint. See if we can get Chief and NL together. Over on the Chief side, really fast, Capitality in the E4, Dola and the that 103B. Foxhound, T1, this is interesting lineup. T100 LT, Dirt Rider in a 121, 19 and I is 7, Need a Disc in an E5, and Rated M in a Chieftain. Interesting.
HDA needs to get their last couple tanks here.
Murphy, what would you think looking at that lineup?
It makes no sense to me why they're running a 1-2-1.
Ditto. That's. I think I would just stick with my. Oh, HDA is gonna launch. We're gonna have to launch. Oh, there it goes. Whew. Here we'll do it really fast. Crypto and Eldo and 140 Smokers coming out with the bat chat. Risk in the IS7, Unawa E5, and then Cuban and Carlos both in Chieftain. I thought the 121 is more of an urban medium than a.
Maybe they know something we don't.
AB. I mean, I thought I would like to have the bat chats have that burst capability. I don't know. Let's learn. I love to learn, so.
Maybe he really likes that alpha.
The 121 fitted the C1 area? The turret's kind of squishy though, isn't it?
I don't think it has the gun depression to work that ridge.
No, it does not.
Smoker's going to push it all the way up to the road, up to the T road. Crossroads trying to get any spots. Where are they going to play this medium? Dirt Rider getting spotted up. Chat's now controlling out there in the field. Alti just getting out of there. You guys notice that? He just barely got out of there.
They're kind of running two oddball tanks in this game. 121 and 103B.
Yeah.
I've seen the 103B be used where the Chieftain is, but it's not very common.
Yeah. I mean, the Chieftains and the E5 will bounce off of it reliably, along with the mediums. IS-7, I believe, has a gun to overmatch. I have to double check on that.
Getting some good bounces in from both sides. Looks like this just loaded up HE. 121's rolling on the hill. Interesting. He's going to get lit up here by Grifto. Because here comes the mediums. They're coming in for the flank. They take top. It's all over. It's done. Focus fire getting into Crypto going down first, and Captain Alti getting the E4 out. Yeah, Chiefs. The meta here's lately, if you take the hill and overmatch it, you're pretty much done. But they're still putting up a fight. 121 goes down. I don't think he did very much damage. Unawal goes down. Need a disc now in dire jeopardy. Disc goes down. Now the only thing Chiefs got going for it right now is DPM. They might pull it back, guys.
That's so this long and that Chieftain did 3K apiece on that push. Definitely hurt HDA. In my opinion, I would have dropped the Chieftain if I was going to run the Stritzvong and just run an extra IS-7 though. More hit points in the front.
Wow, these guys are now getting pulled back. This is Chiefs game. Look at this. Stritzvong not going to be... Oh, Boxhound getting in with that light tank. All that's left is the medium. He's on a run. Smoker's on a reload, but Dole is still at full health. Boxhound at 3/4, and Rated M going to be right there with him. So might as well put some little cat pressure on him, put the siren in his ear, and see what happens. Chiefs getting saved by their DPM. Honestly, that was sketchy. I thought they had him. Thank you for proving me wrong.
I definitely don't think pushing right into an obvious place for this Stritzvong and the Chieftain war was a smart idea, though.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see the mediums rotate all the way to B4 and get side shots from the Stritzvong and the Chieftain.
Correct. I completely agree.
When you're pushing the 3,000 plus DPM, it's going to be bloody for you.
Here we go. There it is. Chief taking it 3 and out. Great job. Thank you for proving me wrong. Go down the damage here really fast. Smoker's coming in with the 2842. He was the high man over on the HDA side. Carlos coming in with the 1644 Epic. That was an interesting push. They really pushed and then pushing with chieftains. They're not really meant for assaulting, but coming in with the 2371 Unawa 11. Oh, we'll give you 1200, but Risk with the 1420. Over on cheap side, Dirt Rider in the 121 throwing up 1750. A lot better than I thought he would do. Disc only 796. Captain Alti in that E4 only landing, I guess that'd be it. Well, it wasn't even a kill shot.
An HE round.
Yep, HE round. 19 at Isaiah 7 coming in with 1162. Here comes where the numbers really start climbing here. Boxhound with the 1834 and a kill. Rated M coming in with 3 kills, 4K. And then Dola coming in with the Sturv with that crazy DPM, 3 kills, 47-37. Carrying Chiefs to a 3 and out victory over the first place Silver Division team, HDA.
I definitely feel like HDA fell right in the Chiefs' trap with that. Because if you look at their positioning, they had the Chieftain and the Strithfong where they were, and the Chieftain on the other side, pushing with the Chieftain just going to get melted. And with high DPM tanks like that are impenetrable from that angle, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
All the heavies were just bait.
See, this is the reason why I love having Murphy on here. This guy is brutally honest, doesn't pull no punches, and tells it the way it is.
And it allows for me to be